Joe is having a meeting with the top bosses of the city. You have some of the top people in their respected profession at this meeting. This room was full of power and Kathy had an impact on all of their businesses. Joe says, "I want to be the first person to apologize to everyone in the room. I displayed poor judgment and I should have listened to you guys. Kathy should have been murdered a long time ago and I refused to listen. I promise that I'm going to make it up to everyone in the room." Jacob, who is one of the head Russian mob bosses, stands up. Jacob is in charge of a huge woman trafficking ring. He looks for young girls in America to bring back to Russian. He auctions the women off for money and forces the others to prostitute. Kathy has been destroying his business and hasn't been delivering the amount of young girls as she promised. Jacob has been losing a lot of money and blames Kathy. Kathy was using social services for a bigger hustle. Kathy went from pimping on the street to pimping throughout the world. Most people thought Kathy had a good heart and had the young lady's best interest in heart. Secretly, Kathy was finding lost young girls and selling them to Jacob. Kathy decided to take Tamara under her wing in hopes to keep her tradition going. Kathy's days are numbered. Jacob says, "So what the fuck are we going to do about Kathy, Joe? It seems to me like you don't want to kill her or something. Is it something that I'm missing? Why does it seem like you're always protecting her?" Joe says, "Let's be honest for a moment, Jacob. Kathy brings in a lot of money for all of us. All I'm saying is this: when you kill Kathy, be prepared to take a loss in your pocket. She's a huge influence in all of our dirty illegal operations." Jacob says, "You're full of shit, Joe. Kathy and you got something deeper than business and I got the proof. I sat back and noticed that you always would defend Kathy. At first I didn't pay attention and I didn't notice the red flags, then somebody sent these photos to me." Jacob throws photos on the table. Joe sees the photos and is in shock. There's about 20 photos of Kathy and Joe having sex on multiple occasions. Hundreds of text messages and emails. Joe says, "That fucking Kathy. She set me up. I can explain this shit." Jacob says, "Please do, Joe." Joe says, "Fuck it. Yes, it's true. Kathy and I had a sexual relationship for a long time. That has nothing to do with business though." Jacob says, "Are you sure about that, Joe? Lately you've been making some fuck decisions. We told you not to overturn Tamara's case. That bitch was supposed to go to prison. Have you listened, Joe? We wouldn't be in this situation right now." Joe says, "You're right, but listen to me, Jacob. I have a plan in place as we speak. Kathy is one smart bitch, but I'm even smarter. I know the one thing that Kathy will die for, and that's her granddaughter Tamara. I have Richard kidnapping her as we speak." Jacob says, "Oh really? That's funny because I just received a text message claiming Kathy was just spotted at the Bel Air Hotel. She also has Tamara in her hands." Joe starts laughing and says, "That's impossible. Show some damn proof." Jacob shows Joe a picture that was taken and Joe says, "Fuck, look, let me handle this." Joe tries to leave the room but Jacob says, "Your time is up, Joe. You're becoming a liability and I think it's time for you to die." Joe says, "You can't kill me, Jacob. I started this shit." Boom. Jacob shoots Joe right between the eyes. Somebody get rid of the body and send men to the Bel Air Hotel now. To be continued.